We are still missing 29204A and 29204E. We are about to start your elimination match in 2 minutes. Two 9204A and E. Two 9204A and E. We are still looking for you, and it's getting kind of urgent, guys. All right, our Blue Alliance has arrived.
Because I have my left and my right backwards.
Thank you.
Our Blue Alliance has called a timeout. For those of you who are unfamiliar, in elimination matches, each alliance can call one timeout that lasts 3 minutes. In our Blue Alliance, our number 16 seed has elected to call timeout. on the Red Alliance. For our first elimination match in the Clingmans Dome division, your number 1 overall seed, you've got Capybara, who have put in an incredible skills performance, and their alliance partner, 2145X, Pink Shimmery Unicorns on the Blue Alliance. We have 29204E and A. Where are y'all from? All the way from Oxford, Alabama today. The timeout is over. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? All right. Everyone is ready. And we will start our elimination matches with Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. So far, Red Alliance has got 1, 2, 3 blocks. Blue is going to take the Auton win. Because Blue knocked a blue block out of the field of play. Red launched a blue block out of the field of play. That gives Blue the Auton win, and we will have driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, as those of you who have been around the block and Vex will know, in elimination matches, the Blue Alliance is usually the underdog, but this time, the Blue Alliance took the Auton win. And 29204A. Carefully filtering out the red blocks that they don't want to score. They're throwing the blue blocks in there, and they are holding off the onslaught Pink Shimmer Unicorns 2145X, trying to score as many red blocks as possible. But they're holding steady. Blue Alliance is not letting him push out every single blue block. As Red Alliance goes into blue territory, clearing out some of those red blocks. And a big, big de-scoring move from Red. They found a window of opportunity to steal some points off of Blue Alliance. And now there's red blocks in as many places as you can imagine. But now Blue's going to try to score a little bit in that middle goal. They've got 1 block so far. They're going to go for that low goal as well. They're trying to go for the D-score. Blue is trying to go for the D-score. But Red is holding steady. There's a lot of defensive shoving and pushing going on. Someone's brain screen is on the field. Parking is safe. Red is now pushing a few more blocks into that lower goal. Blue's going for the match load blocks. Late in the day, but never too late. They're trying to score in that long goal. The defense is there. Red D-scores some of their own. Blue has a parts robot. Red looks like they've got a parts robot as well. Congratulations to both alliances in our first match. Let's send it down to Allie for match number 2.
All right, we're getting ready for round of 16, match 2. On our Red Alliance, from Beaver Creek, Ohio, it's 4543 4W Hog Wild. Their partner from Atlanta, Georgia, it's 3239V Vanguard. On our Blue Alliance from White Pine, Tennessee, it's 57711X Rocky. Their partner from Bluff City, Tennessee, it's 42652C Slip Hazard. We're ready to roll. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. We start Autonomous. Blue Alliance, both robots picking up blocks from the loader, dropping them off onto the goal. Red Alliance dropping off some onto the center goal. We'll leave it up to our refs to count up the field. Red's going to take the autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. 45-43 4W quickly going to that loader, filling up their robot and dropping off a few blocks for red. Rocky coming in, moving them out of the way, and making their way around the field. Blue line's dropping off. 3 blocks on to the center goal. Blue Alliance dropping off a few as well. They get the majority of that long goal across the field. Hog Wild dropping off a few more for red. Red has the majority of one, blue the majority of another. More defense back and forth. Blue Alliance moving red out of the way. Red Alliance trying to get over to that loader. Rocky lining up, dropping off blocks. Descoring one of the Red Alliance blocks. Hog Wild trying to drop off some blocks onto that center goal. We see defense by Rocky. Vanguard trying to get over to that long goal. They managed to knock out one of the blue blocks from the long goal. Defense being played. Hog Wild onto Rocky. Rocky trying to fill up their hopper. Blue Alliance slip hazard trying not to let Red Alliance get anywhere close to any of those goals. Less than 20 seconds left. Red Alliance descoring quite a few Blue Alliance blocks, trying to move them out of that goal. More defense being played. Vanguard trying to line up their robot as time expires.
All right, 2 matches down. Plenty more to go. And the results of our first elimination match, the Red Alliance, your number 1 seed, will advance into the next round. On the field now, you've got our number 4 seed and our number 13 seed on the Red Alliance. 9364V and 12914X. On the Blue Alliance, 482X and 35016Z. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready? All right, we are ready for autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 12914X has had a really impressive autonomous so far today. And 9364V has been similarly successful when it comes to getting their team a big head start. Sure enough, Red takes the Auton win, and we will have driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, Red did win Auton, but Blue Alliance did have several strong Auton programs, including 35016Z, who did a solid job making some progress for Blue. Even though Red got the Auton win, Blue still started out strong with a decent number of blocks to work with, but Red has already descored some of those, and now they're descoring more, and a blue block goes flying out of the field of play. Not a lot of field that currently have blocks in them. Everyone's going to be looking for blocks right about now. Blue tries to find a match loader. I'm hearing the drivers on the Red Alliance say, play defense, guys, play defense. As Blue Alliance drives through the red area to clear up some of those blocks. That's 4828. Actually, the big play for Blue gets a ton of blocks up there. And Red Alliance 9364V is going to try to descore, but there's the defense. 35016Z, keeping them from descoring as much as they would like. Red still has a lot of blocks in play. Blue is looking for opportunities to score a little more. But the defense is coming in thick from Red. And Red gets another big D score on those blue blocks, and they get another one. Blue now has no more blocks with 25 seconds to go, but they get another couple scored. Red's been doing a lot of D-scoring, but Blue is capable of scoring very quickly, and a big D-score from Blue. A standoff goes flying. Blue is scoring more and more. Now Red's going to D-score those other ones. 5 seconds left. Who's trying to park? We're going to send it on to Allie.
We have results for match number 2. Our Red Alliance is going to advance into quarterfinals at 73-30. We'll see our number 8 seed here again. We're going to move on to match number 4. We're getting ready for match number 4 from Alexandria, Alabama. It's 2605A First Class. Their partner from Gainesville, Florida, is 3131V. Drum roll, please. On blue from Richwood, Ohio, we have 608D Dark Mode. And their partner also from Richwood, Ohio, it's 608X X Factor. All right, we're ready to roll. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous. Red and blue both going for that center goal. Red dropping off 3, blue dropping off 1. Both alliances going for the long goals as well. This is Alliance 5 versus Alliance 12. Red's going to take the autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. First Class quickly dropping off their remaining blocks on to the long goal. Blue Alliance, both Alliance robots going straight for the loaders. X Factor dropping off some blocks. Red Alliance, drum roll please, trying to drop off some as well. It's a fight over who can place them down. We see Dark Mode doing the same with First Class. First Class trying to add a few more. Dark Mode trying to add some as well for blue. X Factor coming in and dropping off a block for the Blue Alliance, trying not to let First Class anywhere near that goal. Dark Mode descoring quite a few of those Red Alliance blocks. We see more defense. First Class trying to get over to the goal. X Factor trying to get over to the goal that's currently only Red block scored. X Factor making their way around. The field looks like they're going to pick up some of their Alliance blocks. More defense being played. First Class trying to get over to the long goal. You see their arm is out. Dark Mode playing defense, trying to defend their currently controlled long goal. Red Alliance trying to stop blue from getting anywhere near it. X Factor trying to get over. Drumroll please, moving them out of the way. 20 seconds left on the clock. Red and blue going back and forth. Red dropping off blocks onto that center goal. Looks like we got 2 robots stuck together. Red descores a few of the Blue Alliance blocks. 5 seconds to go. Blue drops off a few more into the center goal. We get a robot in each of the parking spots as time expires.
Looks like that one came down to the buzzer. We have results from a previous match. Our number 4 seed won their match against our number 13 seed. 9364V and 12914X will be moving on. All right, on the Red Alliance, in this next match, we have our number 2 seed. On the Blue Alliance, our number 15 seed. On the Red Alliance, we have Joker and Apogee, 57249C and 40,000A. On the Blue Alliance, we have Adobe and Birds Aren't Real, 69315A and 3796B. And we will have autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Apogee scoring a lot of blocks. Joker doing the same. That's a big head start for the Red Alliance. We'll take an Auton win, and we will have driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Our Red Alliance didn't just take the Auton win, which gives them more points. They start the match out with a really great advantage in terms of how many blocks they have, because they've got about 12 blocks across the 2 long goals. And now they get a very handsome lead that they can protect. Blue Alliance, though, they're not going to take this line down. They are fighting for their tournament lives. They're going to try to find an opportunity to score. That is 6-9-3-1-5A, getting pushed around by Apogee, but trying to claw their way towards the long goal, trying to score. They knock a couple of blocks out of the match loader. Blue does manage to get some points on the board, but Red Alliance D-scores it just as quickly. Meanwhile, 3796B making a sneaky move in the middle of the field, trying to get something scored for Blue. It gets D-scored once again, but there's more points for Blue. They're starting to claw their way back. Red Alliance is careful and slowly D-scoring only the blue blocks as much as they can. 20 seconds left. Parking is protected. Blue has scored yet again. Blue Alliance has consistently been scoring 4 blocks at a time. That's Adobe. They're here from Memphis, and they are pretty good at that scoring mechanism. But Red with the D score once again, clearing all the blue blocks out of the long goal. And we're going to send it back on down to Allie for our next match.
Scores for match number 5 up on the board, 78-20. Red Alliance is going to advance into quarterfinals. We're getting ready for match number 6 on our Red Alliance. From Milford, Ohio, it's 8823R running on duct tape. Their partner from Cumming, Georgia, it's 1235D Wolverines D. On our Blue Alliance, from Greenville, South Carolina, it's 3796J Jink. Their partner from Liberty, South Carolina, it's 7447G The Dysfunctional. This is Alliance 7 versus Alliance 10 here in the Clingmans Dome division. All right, match number 6 in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous. Red dropping off some blocks on to the center goal. Blue, the dysfunctional, dropping off 3. We'll leave it up to our refs to score up the field. Red's going to take the autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Blue Alliance going straight for their loader. We see the dysfunctional filling up their hopper. Wolverines doing the same, getting as many of those match loads into their hopper as they can. 1235D dropping off those blocks as quick as they can. Blue Alliance coming in and playing defense. 3796J trying to slow down the Wolverines as they're trying to fill up that hopper. We see running on duct tape, playing in defense on to the Blue Alliance. More defense being played. Red Alliance coming in and helping out their partner. More defense being played by Wolverines on to the dysfunctional. Jank picking up from the loader as quick as they can, dropping it off on to the long goal. Red Alliance and Blue fighting over the far long goal. Dysfunctional trying to add a few more blocks. Running on duct tape, coming in and moving them out of the way. Red Alliance arm is out, trying to descore. They push their blocks into the center, descoring some of the Blue Alliance blocks along the way. Wolverines trying to add a few more blocks for the Red Alliance. We see defense being played by running on duct tape. Jink coming in and playing defense right on back to the Red Alliance. Red Alliance trying to come in and score some of those Blue Alliance blocks currently on the goal. 20 seconds to go. Those parking zones are protected. 3796J hanging out by the goal, trying to make sure no one comes near where they can touch those blocks currently scored by Blue. Red is in the parking zone. Blue has a robot in the parking zone. Dysfunctional adding some blocks at the last second of the match.
And we've got the results of our previous match on the Ripley's field. A 78-20 win for the Red Alliance. So Joker and Apogee will be moving on. All right, this is our last match in I believe this is either our last match or our second to last match in the round of 16. This is our second to last match in the round of 16 for this division. So you might have a bit of a wait on the Red Alliance. We have 4154R and 2131N with those cool custom license plates that are hard to read but fun to look at. On the Blue Alliance, you have 229X and 61568A. The Red Alliance is our number 3 seed, and the Blue is our number 14. All right, everyone is still ready, so we will have autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. This is going to be a close one. Both alliances did a lot of scoring, but 615-688 for Blue Alliance managed to push a lot of blocks into the long goal and into the middle of the long goal. This is going to be pretty close. Red takes it 38-31 in autonomous. It's a pretty high scoring out time. We'll have driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Red Alliance had to give themselves a pretty solid head start during autom, but Blue isn't too far behind because they themselves had a pretty solid autonomous. In particular, 615-68A managed to get a nice pile of blocks in that goal. And now they're using that arm mechanism to control where the blocks are in that long goal. They're trying to make sure that Red doesn't completely control it. 2, 1, 3, 1 in on the Red Alliance. They've got a lot of blocks currently in their robot. There's a Red robot wedged on a long goal right now. Red Alliance is currently in a 1 versus 2. I believe that's 4154R, USS Robotics, who's currently stuck. They are wedged in between the field tiles and the long goal. They can't move. Their alliance partners all on their own trying to fight against this Blue Alliance. But Blue is catching up. Blue's making some progress. Blue gets a D score. And now Blue's going to score on that long goal. Going to make a big push. There was a brief entanglement between the Red and the Blue robot via a rubber band. That rubber band snaps, so they're no longer entangled. Red Alliance still in a 1 versus 2. Red manages to get a crucial block in that middle goal, but this is going to be close. Red is saying that they're entangled. Looks like defense. Blue Alliance has a parked robot. Red tried to park, but they couldn't quite do it. There's some cheering from Blue Alliance fans. They seem excited, but this is going to be a very close match. Both alliances did a great job scoring.
Scores up on the board, a 6-point difference, but our Blue Alliance is going to advance from match number 6 on into quarterfinals. We're getting ready for match number 8 in the round of 16 before we move on into quarterfinals here in the Clingmans Dome division. We're getting ready for match number 8 in the round of 16. I gotta compete with Ron right now for match number 8 on our Red Alliance from Greenville, South Carolina. It's 65162A Deja Vu. Their partner from Collierville, Tennessee. It's 99905X Robogriffs. On Blue from Vestavia Hills, Alabama, is 99040A Awesome Sauce. And their partner from Brentwood, Tennessee, is 9364D Iron Eagles Dumpster Fire. All right, we're going to get ready to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous. Blue Alliance quickly picking up a few blocks from their loader. We see Awesome Sauce dropping off 2 blocks. Red Alliance has 5, 6, 7, 8 scored and 2 on the other goal. We'll leave it up to our refs to score it up. Red's going to take the autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Red took away that autonomous bonus. They're going right on back and getting more blocks from their loader. Trying to line up. That's Deja Vu dropping off a few more blocks. Blue Alliance trying to move some of those Red Alliance blocks. Deja Vu moving them forward. Awesome Sauce looks like they're trying to drop off some blocks onto that center goal. Red Alliance coming in. Robogriff's trying to play some defense on Blue. Red Alliance trying to stop Blue from getting anywhere close to the current long goal that has majority of the Red Alliance blocks on them. Dumpster Fire trying to add a few more blocks for Blue. Deja Vu on the other side trying to stop them. Blue Alliance both have their arms out. Dumpster Fire trying to line up. Looks like they're going to try to push some of their blocks. Deja Vu trying to stop them. And Deja Vu pushes more of those blocks to give Red the majority on the control zone. More defense being played. Robogriff's not letting up off of Awesome Sauce. Awesome Sauce trying to get over to the long goal. Dumpster Fire trying to add a few more blocks. Less than 20 seconds left to go. Red descoring 2 of the blue blocks. Dumpster Fire trying to move their blocks into the control zone. Red pushes back. Under 10 seconds to go. Blue drops off a few more onto that center goal. In 3, 2, 1. Time expires. Results on the board for match number 7.
A 63-20 win for the Red Alliance. We are still discussing the results of the previous match that we played on this field, on Ripley's field. The score is still being tallied on up. Or actually, I think we have a score and the discussion is over a rules question. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're good on the microphone thing. If I stand back here, I think we're fine.
And moving on into quarterfinals for match number 8, our Red Alliance is going to advance 118-27. We're going to get ready for quarterfinal match number 1 on the Ripley field in the Clingmans Dome division here shortly.
All right. Sorry about that delay. We have our number 1 seed against the number 8 seed. On the Red Alliance, we have Capybara, 15442A, and the Pink Shimmery Unicorns, 2145X. You also got 45434W and 3239V on the Blue Alliance. We are ready for autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Red Alliance has scored a good bit of blocks. Blue Alliance will take the Auton win because Red knocked a blue block out of the field of play during Auton. We will have driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Four, 5, 4, 3, 4W on the Blue Alliance. Quick to score. Red quick to respond. 2154X. 2145X, I should say. There's a shoving war going on for control of this long goal. Capybara sitting pretty. They're content to just sit there for now. They don't want to let Blue Alliance get anything scored as they get pushed away from the spot where they were sitting. And a big D score from the Red Alliance, clearing out a lot of those blue blocks that they worked so hard to score. And they're clearing out even more now. Red Alliance still sitting pretty, trying to hold on to those blocks in the long goal. Blue tried to de-score, but they got pushed away. Red Alliance is being told you can't just sit there with your mechanism inside the long goal. You can sit next to it, but you can't sit inside of it. Blue is pushing and shoving, trying to clear space to de-score. Time is running down. Parking is protected. Blue Alliance is trying to park. Blue Alliance is parked. Red Alliance has got a robot that's trying to park. Red Alliance and Blue Alliance both have a parked robot. We're going to send it on down to Allie.
All right, and we're on the Alchemy Global Networks field for quarterfinal match number 2. On our Red Alliance from Brentwood, Tennessee, it's 9364V, Iron Eagles Vitality. Their partner from Gainesville, Virginia, it's 12914X Omega Bots. On blue from Alexandria, Alabama, it's 20605A First Class. Their partner from Gainesville, Florida, it's 3131V. Drum roll, please. All right, looks like we're ready to roll. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous. Blue Alliance going straight for dropping off onto the center goal. Red Alliance pushing 2 of their blocks into the control zone. Blue dropping off some blocks as well. Red's going to take the autonomous bonus. Driver control. In 3, 2, 1, go. We start the driver control period. Red Alliance Omegabots trying to pick up some of those match loads. Drumroll, please, playing some defense on them. We see the same on the other side of the field. First Class trying to prevent Red Alliance Vitality from getting close to the long goal where they currently have scored some blocks. Vitality dropping off some blocks anyways and descoring some of those blocks scored by Blue in the autonomous period. First Class dropping off some blocks. Vitality and First Class are going to push back and forth those blocks. Vitality trying to descore some of the Blue Alliance blocks as well. Drum roll, please. Dropping off more blocks for Blue. Pushing them into the control zone. Red, Omegabots trying to drop off more as well. Drum roll, please. Coming in and playing some defense. First Class and Vitality are fighting over that long goal. Vitality pushing some blocks. First Class pushing them back. It's the name of the game. After all, they're pushing them back and forth, trying to see who's going to get the control zone of that long goal. Omegabots trying to move their Alliance color blocks into the control zone. Looks like they're descoring some of the Blue Alliance blocks along the way. Red and Blue still going back and forth. First Class loading in some Blue blocks. And there goes Vitality, knocking them out and descoring a bunch of those Blue blocks off of the long goal. Back and forth, we see these a lot of defense going on. They're trying to push the other one out of the way. Red trying to get over to that long goal. First Class move him out of the way. Drum roll, please, dropping off a few blocks for Blue as time expires. We'll score at the field and get ready for our next match. But we got scores for quarterfinal match number 1 up on the board. Quarterfinal match number 1, moving on into semifinals, is our number 1 seed, 93-21. But let's hear it for our Blue Alliance, our 8 seed, for their efforts getting into quarterfinals.
We have got our number 2 seed and our number 10 seed up against each other in our quarterfinal match number 3. On the Red Alliance, our number 2 seed, Joker and Apogee. On the Blue Alliance, Jank 3796J and the dysfunctional 7447G. Looks like Red Alliance is almost ready. Looks like Blue Alliance is just getting their robot aligned for autonomous. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance is ready too. We're going to have Auton in. 3, 2, 1, go. Red Alliance on the board first. Blue responding. Red with a large barrage of blocks. Blue and Red competing for those long goals. That's going to be a Red Auton win. We will have driver control in. 3, 2, 1, go. And not only did Red get a win, if we were still in elimination matches, they would have had a win point. And there's a big early move from the Red Alliance. They chopped off that scoring attempt from 3796J. They knew that they wanted to score as quick as possible, and they got there before they could. That's fantastic awareness from Red Alliance. Some aggressive defending there from red. Almost knocks blue over, but everyone is still upright. Blue Alliance 7-4-4-7G is rolling around. They've got a lot of blocks that they're trying to score, and they get pushed away by Apogee. Apogee's trying to score, and they get all 4 of those out of the long goal. One of them went flying out of the field, and that'll get returned. .3796J on the Blue Alliance just scored a bunch of blocks for blue. This is a bit of a slower and more methodical game between two very, very deliberate and intentional teams. Blue Alliance is trying to score in that long goal. They get pushed away, but they've got 2 blocks in there. 20 seconds left now. Red trying to fill up that long goal. They're fighting for control of it with 3796J on the other side. It's a pushing match. It's a shoving match. Whose robot wants it more? Red starts to win a little bit of ground. Blue fights right back. There's a big shove from blue. The defense is going to come through. Red's going to try to park a robot, but they don't get it there in time. That one went down to the wire. Fantastic stuff from both teams. Let's send it down to what I believe is our last quarterfinals match before our semis.
All right. Red Alliance called a timeout. So the timeout is up on the board. Results for quarterfinal match 2 are up on the board. A 3-point difference. Blue Alliance moving on into semifinals. That's our 5th seed moving on. Let's hear for our number 4 seed for their efforts. We're still in a timeout. Our Red Alliance called a timeout, so we'll get started with quarterfinal match number 4 here soon. Also moving on into semifinals from quarterfinal match number 3 is our Red Alliance. A score 98-24. That ends our timeout for quarterfinal. Prior to quarterfinal match number 4. in quarterfinal match number 4. This is Alliance 14 versus Alliance 6. On our red alliance, our alliance number 14. From Tavares, Florida, it's 229X Galactic. Their partner from Cary, North Carolina at 61568A, Genesis. On blue is our number 6 seed alliance. From Greenville, South Carolina at 65162A, Deja Vu. Their partner from Collierville, Tennessee, it's 99905X, Robogriffs. All right, we're getting ready for quarterfinal match number 4 in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous. Red Alliance lining up at the long goal. Blue Alliance dropping off 4. Make that 6, 7 different blocks during autonomous. Blue's going to take that autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Blue Alliance trying to grab some more of those blocks. Red Alliance playing some defense on them. Blue Alliance trying to drop off some blocks. Red Alliance coming in. Deja Vu dropping off some blocks for blue. Galactic not letting Deja Vu anywhere close. Genesis with their arm out. Looks like they're trying to move some of those blocks. Red and blue still fighting over. Red moves their blocks into that control zone, knocking them into their alliance partners, Hopper. More defense being played. Robogriffs trying to slow down Genesis. Deja Vu still trying to get over to the long goal. Looks like they got... Red trying to knock out that majority blue long goal. Blue Lions moving those blocks into the center, trying to get the control zone. Red trying to add a few more blocks. Blue coming in. Both have their arms out. We see more defense being played. Blue moving red out of the way. Red not letting blue line up at that long goal. 20 seconds left on the clock. These teams are fighting to get to those long goals back and forth. We see arms out by one pair of Red and Blue Alliance Robot. Red Alliance trying to move their blocks. Blue playing defense on them. Deja Vu is in the parking spot. Galactic trying to get there as time expires.
Well, that one sure came down to the wire.
We're going to move on to semifinals match number 1. Noah, take it away.
All right, we are about to begin our semifinals matches. in the Clingmans Dome division. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Let's begin our semifinals matches with Autonomous in. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to fix the field. Okay, we're good now? Cool. Let's have Autonomous in. 3, 2, 1, go. The Red Alliance threw a block out of the field during Auton, and that will give it to Blue. Blue Alliance will take the Auton win, and we will have driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. On the Red Alliance, of course, we have our number 1 seed. On the Blue Alliance, our number 5 seed. You have Capybara and the Pink Shimmer Unicorns up against First Class, and drum roll, please. Blue Alliance did a fantastic job scoring during Auton. 20605A. That's First Class. Did a fantastic job getting that Auton scored, and they're doing a fantastic job scoring now. They've got a lot of blue blocks in that long goal, and their alliance partners doing much of the same. 3-1-3-1V. Drum roll, please. Is now scoring in the middle of the field. But 2145X Pink Shimmery Unicorns is going for those match load blocks. They're starting to grab a bunch. There's nearly an entanglement there. Some aggressive defense being played. 3-1-3-1V is trying to score the middle. Red defending against it. That's Capybara trying to push away their opponent. 35 seconds left. And I'm hearing a call from one of the driver stations saying, attack mid, attack mid. They want to go for that middle goal. As Red potentially gets a really big D score. Blue is also trying to get some D scoring going on, but it's a pushing and shoving match between Red and Blue. Blue's going to get the last push. They're pushing back and forth. As soon as Red will push, Blue pushes right back. There's very few blocks currently in the goal. It's a pushing match back and forth. Who's going to get the last lap? Blue parks a robot. Red tries to park a robot. Blue got a park. Blue thinks that they've won it. We're going to have to wait to see the score. It's a close match.
We got scores for quarterfinal match number 4. So moving on into semifinal 2 is our Blue Alliance, our number 6 seed with a score 83-18. We're going to get ready for semifinals match number 2 over here on the AGN field. So those teams in semifinals match number 2, you can make your way over to the field.
The teams are being shown the score. This was a match between your number 1 and your number 5 seeded teams. And we're going to get the score up here soon. Look at that. Your number 5 seed will be moving on to the finals. That is 20605A, First Class, and 3131V. Drum roll, please, from the Blue Alliance. Will be your first alliance in the Clingmans Dome Division Finals.
All right, we're waiting for teams for semifinal match number 2 here in the Clingmans Dome Division. I'm starting to see my Red Alliance come onto the field. This field, Apogee, over here. Blue Alliance just played, so we're going to give them some time to reset before we move on to semifinal match number 2.
real quick, we actually have a video that we've created for you guys to get everybody excited about finals, division finals, right? So can I hear from Cades Cove Division? Can I hear from Clingmans Dome Division? Awesome. We want to give a quick shout out and thank you to all of our volunteers real quick. These events would not be possible without them. They are absolutely incredible. Every single one that you see running on the stage, running backstage, running behind the bleachers. Thank you, volunteers, so much. And now we will roll the hype video.
All right, we're getting ready for semifinals match number 2 here in the Clingmans Dome division. Intro. In semifinals match number 2 on our Red Alliance from Brentwood, Tennessee, it's 57249C Raptor Robotics Joker. Their partner also from Brentwood, Tennessee, it's 40,000A Apogee. On blue from Greenville, South Carolina, it's 65162A Deja Vu. Their partner from Collierville, Tennessee, it's 905X Robogriffs. All right. Looks like we're ready to roll. Let's start this match here in 3, 2, 1, go. We start semifinals match number 2. These teams are fighting to see who is going to move on into finals here in the Clingmans Dome division. Red Alliance placing some of those blocks into the control zone. Red's going to take the autonomous bonus. Blue crossed that center line. We're going to start driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Deja Vu quickly going to their loader. Red Alliance Joker trying to descore some of those Blue Alliance blocks. We see Apogee dropping off playing some defense onto the blue lines, who is dropping off some blocks. More defense being played. Red Alliance picking up some blocks from a loader. We see Blue Alliance arm out, trying to play some defense, trying to stop the Red Alliance from getting any of those blocks. It's back and forth. Joker trying to drop off a few of those Blue Alliance blocks that the Deja Vu is trying to score. More and more defense back and forth. Apogee and Robogriffs are back and forth. Both arms are out. They're fighting over one long goal. Their partners on the other side of the field are fighting over another. We see Deja Vu trying to push some more of those blue blocks along. Joker trying to push the red blocks on the other side. We see Red push more of theirs into the control zone. More defense being played. Deja Vu trying to get over with some blocks onto the long goal. We see Red Alliance playing some defense. Blue Alliance coming in to help their partner. More defense by both alliances trying to prevent the other one from getting over that long goal. 20 seconds left on the clock. Blue Alliance, Deja Vu trying to get over to that long goal. Joker stopping them from getting there. Apogee with their arm out, trying to move some of those blocks. Blue trying to move blocks as well, but not quite the same direction. Blue dropping off two more blocks onto the goal as time expires. We'll score up the field and see who else is moving on into finals here in the Clingmans Dome division. Moving on into finals is our Red Alliance with a score of 80-9. But let's hear for our Blue Alliance for their efforts. That was an exciting semifinal match number 2 here in the Clingmans Dome division. We're going to get ready for finals here in the Clingmans Dome division very shortly.
for final teams to come to the field. All right. We have a little more than 3 minutes before we will start our finals matches for Clingmans Dome Division. If you are one of our finalists, congratulations. You have 3 minutes to make it to the field. Happy you are here. That's great. Happy you have mysteriously gone missing. And by mysteriously gone missing, I mean you're probably changing your battery. I'm I think Arkansas and LSU are playing right now if you're interested. All right. We have 30 seconds left before we kick off our finals matches for the Clingmans Dome Division. On the Red Alliance. We have 20605A and 3131V. Your Red Alliance. Your Red Alliance pulled off an upset last match. They took down the #1 seed. And so they get to have the red license plates in the finals. Your Blue Alliance needs no introduction. Your #2 overall seed, Apogee 40,000A and Joker 57249C. Up against First Class and drumroll, please. Red Alliance. Are you ready? Got thumbs ups from Red Alliance. Blue Alliance, are you ready? All right, we are about ready to begin our finals matches for the Clingmans Dome Division. Now, because we are in the division finals, this is a best of 3. So we're going to start match 1 of our finals with Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. All 4 of these robots have had incredible autons all day. Blue Alliance misses a couple of blocks. Red's got a couple that they're adding. Both alliances didn't have perfect autons. But it looks like Blue's Auton was just enough. Blue is going to take the Auton win in match number 1. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Red Alliance immediately off the back of that Auton loss starts filling up those long goals as quick as you like with those red blocks. And there's a descoring effort going on. Red Alliance is doing a fantastic job filling up that long goal. This is first class. That's 20605A. They have so far done a really great job getting around what was otherwise incredibly suffocating defense from Apogee. Is there an entanglement? It looks like there might be an entanglement. In our first final match, it looks like someone might be entangled, and they can't. All right, now they're separated. And Apogee, as soon as they get a bit of space, they immediately descore half of those blocks. Meanwhile, Joker is going toe-to-toe with first class on the other side of the field. Apogee is descoring everything. It's a bit of a stalemate right now between Joker and first class. First class on the red, Joker on the blue. Neither robot wants to be the first to flinch. The same thing is happening on the other side. Drum roll, please, is getting several blocks scored. Apogee is descoring them as quick as they can be scored. There's still a lot of blue blocks in that middle goal. Parking is now protected. 20 seconds left. Again, no one wants to be the first to give up on these goals. As Apogee throws their opponent into the corner. 5 seconds left. Who's going to go for the last play of the game? And a bold move by Blue Alliance. Joker just used some red blocks to push the pile of blocks along, trying to get control of that long goal. This is going to be an incredibly close match. Joker managed to secure blue control of that one long goal. But first class locks it down for the Red Alliance against Apogee all game long. Looks like both alliances are probably going to control one long goal each at least. And blue, it looks like they've got a little bit more in that middle goal. And remember, blue had autonomous. That could be crucial. So very heads-up bit of driving from Blue Alliance to use their opponent's blocks to secure that long goal. The score is being shown to the ref, and it's about to be shown to the teams. It's being shown to the teams. We're getting thumbs ups from everybody. Everyone seems good. The score's been confirmed. We're going to view the results soon. That's from the other... Now, that's from the other division. I know that's the wrong one. Yeah, so the results are not showing on screen, but Blue Alliance did take the first match of our finals. Hey, what was the score on that last match? Hey, scorekeeper. You have it? It's not showing. What? And can we get another timer for like 5 minutes? So, by a score of 73-55, your Blue Alliance takes the first match. Joker and Apogee are now one match away from the tournament finals, and they only need to secure one more win to do it. Can we please get a 5-minute timer before we start our next match? You can see the results on screen now. So not only can you see the results, but because we have all the scorekeeper data, you can actually see the breakdown of who won and how, and who got the most points from where. Got about a minute and 30 seconds before we want to start our second finals match for the Clingmans Dome division. All right, once again, our finalists for the Clingmans Dome division, if you could make your way towards the field now. Got about a minute left before we want to start this match. We've got one Red Alliance robot. We still need one more red robot and two blue robots.
Teams in the Clingman Domes Division Finals match number 2. Make your way to the field.
Teams
20
in
seconds.
the finals. You've got about 15 seconds before we'll be running behind again. Five seconds. All right.
That's the end of our finals match number 2. Time out. That means we need teams on the field here for Clingman's Dome Finals match number 2. All right, Clingman's Dome, are you guys ready for finals match number 2? Okay, that was sad. We're going to try that again. Clingman's Dome, are you guys ready for finals match number 2? In finals match number 2, is our number 5 seed versus our number 2 seed. Our number 5 seed is in red, and they are from Alexandria, Alabama. It's 2605A, first class. Their partner from Gainesville, Florida. It's 3131V. Drum roll, please. On our Blue Alliance, this is our number 2 seed alliance. Both from Brentwood, Tennessee. We have 57249C, Raptor Robotics, Joker. And their partner, 40,000A, Apogee. Blue has the advantage right now, but that means red could take us to 3 matches to see who will be the division champions and who will be going on to compete against the Cades Cove division champions. All right, finals match number 2 here in the Clingmans Domes division. We're going to start this match here in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous. Red Alliance quickly picking up blocks. Blue dropping off on the center goal. Apogee dropping off some more and moving it into the control zone. Both Red Alliance robots picking up blocks from their loader, trying to drop them off. Blue's going to take the autonomous bonus. We're going to start driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Red Alliance first class quickly dropping off blocks for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance coming in and descoring all of those blocks scored by Red. Blue and Red, drum roll please. And Joker are fighting over one that is currently mostly Red Alliance blocks. Drum roll please, trying not to let Joker knock out any of those blocks. They're hanging out on one side, Joker's on the other. Meanwhile, their partners are playing defense, fighting over another one. Drum roll, please. Descoring some of those blocks for the red from the Blue Alliance and putting more of the Red Alliance blocks in that center. More defense going on. Blue descoring from the center goal. Drum roll, please, trying to stop Joker. Joker dropping off some blocks onto that Blue Alliance. We see Blue trying to move those blocks out of the goal. It's a fight back and forth. Back and forth, we see defense being played by Red and Blue. Drum roll, please, and Joker moving around the field together. We have Apogee and First Class also back and forth together. Heavy defense here on the field. Red trying to drop off some blocks. Blue just moving them out of the way before they can place onto that long goal. 20 seconds to go. Drum roll, please, trying to move some of those blocks on that long goal. Joker coming in. Blue getting their blocks descored by Red. Red trying to pick up a few more. 5 seconds to go. More defense being played. Red Alliance arm is out. Looks like they're trying to go for that long goal. Blue stops them as time expires. We're going to have your official scores for finals match number 2 here very shortly. All right, scores are in for finals match number 2. And it goes to the Blue Alliance. A score of 77-12. Let's hear for both teams. Our Blue Alliance is our division champions. We will be having our last finals match to see who will be crowned tournament champion and walk away with one of our banners here shortly at the Smoky Mountain Forge signature event.
You can't hide the enthusiasm. The next award will be from Allie.
All right, our next award is our Judges Award. The Judges Award was presented to a team that is deserving of special recognition. Judges consider several criteria for this award, including exemplary efforts and perseverance at the event, team accomplishments, or other attributes that may not fall under existing award categories. The Judges Award is presented to team number 1433-8A, featuring the amazing Abigail from Control Alt Defeat from Lebanon, Tennessee.
All right, I think we're doing one more award at this particular moment, and then we'll do the rest later. But we have the Create Award. The Create Award is presented to a team whose robot design incorporates the most creative engineering solution to the challenges of this season's game. This team demonstrates a highly creative engineering process and methodology, and this team shows ambitious and creative approaches to gameplay. And today, our Create Award is presented to Team 10278A Apex Robotics. Congratulations. All right, you guys are all the way over there.
Going to get started on the bacon field for our first final match. I need our finalists to come over to bacon. We have a 10-minute timer going, so go ahead and start meandering your way there, but it'll be about 10 minutes before we begin our first match. Just a friendly reminder, this tournament is almost over, but your fun in Sevierville doesn't have to be, because you can make a trip over to our sponsor, Wonderworks. Remember, they are offering that amazing promotion, $25 off. It's normally $40 just to get in because there's so much fun to be had. It will only cost you $15, but you do have to mention that you were at the Smoky Mountain Forge or the Vex Robotics tournament or that robotics thingy that was over there in the wilderness at the Smokies. Make sure to mention $15 tickets. My question is, how do I get there? Yes, I think that may be the reason for the 10 minutes. I think that may be the reason for the 10 minutes. Yeah. Lots of things. And not mine, that's all that matters. I have adult children. I have one adult child. Theoretically. I'm not old enough to have a kid that has gray hair yet. That's what you mean. No, you're not old enough to have a kid that has gray hair yet. We've got about 4.5 minutes left for our two teams to head to the field. As a quick reminder, do not put your robots on the field aired up without one of the referees checking that air. Okay. I don't know if we're going to have enough for what I want to do, but we'll see. I'm looking for the winners of the Dome division to report to the field. It's good. Sorry, that's not right. Not me. V is good. V I've not checked. They're looking at it, but it's good. That's like super fast. A is good. Your alliance partner. 57249C. I'm looking for you. I see a taco hat. Unfortunately, he's with the same team you are. They will be calling a timeout as soon as this 7 seconds is up. I did, but I've already watched them. Yes, I did, both of them. I told him. Just to let you know, we had a timeout called by our Dome Division champions. So that's why that timeout reset after it expired. But I still don't have finals available for me yet. What? Oh, Blue team. Yes. Blue Alliance. Okay. I don't care as long as it pops up. I can happily do it.
It says Blue Alliance leads.
Yes.
I don't know why they call it so. I actually
I'm still not showing it. We have a slight TM issue we're waiting on as well. Still not pulling up. I can force it. This match isn't even showing up for me. He's working on it, but. Right. But I just had, I did. I'm just flipping from what I can see from one to another. This Roboraptors and the Poji? Actually, it is.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
We need 3 minutes.
It just ended. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay, I've got on the field my Red Alliance, captained by the #1 ranked from the Cades Cove Division. They are 2145Z, the Pink Shiny Unicorns. They've chosen with their alliance partner, 2145V, from the same organization. They are the Pink Swirly Unicorns. Our Blue Alliance, the champions from the Clingmans Dome from Brentwood, Tennessee. I've got 57249C from Raptor Robotics. They are the Joker. From Brentwood, Tennessee is their alliance partner. They are 4000A. They call themselves Apogee. I got thumbs from everybody. They're all opposable, so let's get started in our first final match. Best 2 of 3 in 3, 2, 1, roll on. These Autons are ready to shine right now. I've got, nice work by the Blue Alliance. They got 4 in the top. Red, not to be outdone, has managed to put them in about 7 into the long goal at the far side. They're looking to push, and we got Blue dominationist controls. Tell me that is true. Blue took Auton. Grab your controllers. Let's get started in driver control in 3, 2, 1, roll on. Right now, I'm sitting here looking at a back and forth ping pong battle right now by Blue and Red. Blue managed to push it. Red takes it right back on the far goal. Right now, the closest goal right now is controlled by Blue. The top goal is controlled by Red. Right now, this is a back and forth battle. They are stuck. Our swirly unicorns are stuck on the long goal, but they managed to get themselves out. They thought they were going to have to do push-ups, but they did not. They got out easily, and they are now trying to load their robot. But right now, Red is taking control of the top goal, 3-1. Red also has control of the long goal closest to the audience. Blue has control of the one closest to the referees. Right now, this is a back-and-forth battle. Keeping in mind, Blue won the Auton for those 10 magical Auton points. 55 seconds left to make this matchup swing from blue to red or red to blue. I'm not sure because it is so close right now with about 48 seconds left. Blue has taken full control of the top goal. Red is taking control of both of the long goals. Keep in mind, those are worth 10 points each, where the top goal is worth 8 and the bottom is worth 6 right now. Blue has control of the top. Red has a control of the bottom. And Blue just took control of the long goal closest to the referees. Red has control of the long goal closest to the audience. Right now, the block count has Red as the advantage. I'm sorry, Blue has the advantage. But those bonus points will come into effect. Red just neutralized the long goal. 15 seconds left. We are protected. Those parking zones are protected. What's going to happen in the last 10 seconds? We will only know. Take a look. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm loving it. Right now, a back and forth battle with 3 seconds. Will anybody park? I don't think so. Woo! At the last possible second, Red managed to push through. I think they might, maybe, possibly have neutralized that goal. That might be the difference. But again, remember, Blue did take the Auton. Those 10 points are going to come into effect. Woo! Okay, looking at that score, I'm looking at the score of red 37, blue 33. Red takes that first match. Sorry. Dang it. They look, they have fun, they feel special. Oh, you guys have your teams. Oh, we have plenty of those. Okay. Words. We are going to. Where's Mary Beth? Where's my Mary Beth? She left. Okay. So let me grab our next award. They are here. This is given for the Build Award. The Build Award is presented to a team that has built the most durable and robust robot. And as you've seen today, they need to be robust because this is a full contact game. This robot is reliable on the field and holds up under rigorous competition. The robot design shows attention to safety and detailed. The first Build Award given at the first ever Smoky Mountain Forge is won by 3796B, Birds Aren't Real. Announce I hand, and then we'll flip that for him. Announce you, whatever I hand, whatever it is. The last one. Yes, there'll be another one. Another trophy.
All right, our next award is the Amaze Award. This is presented to a team that has built a consistently high-scoring and competitive robot. The robot shows high-quality construction, and the robot programming is effective, successful, and consistent. The Amaze Award is presented to team number 15442A, Capybara from Anaheim, California.
Congratulations, guys. All right. Up next, we have the Think Award. The Think Award is presented to a team with effective programming strategies for solving the game challenge. The team's autonomous programming is written and documented, and the team clearly explains their programming management process. And the Think Award is presented to Team 2145Z, Pink Shiny Unicorns. Congratulations to Pink Shiny Unicorns.
All right, our next award is the Innovate Award. This is presented to a team that develops and documents a unique or uncommon aspect in their team's design or gameplay strategy. This team self-identifies this aspect for judges and has documented this aspect in their engineering notebook. The team has utilized independent inquiry to explore and develop this aspect from its initial concept through its current implementation. The Innovate Award is presented to team number 2131N Nuisance from Kaysville, Utah. All right, teams, please make your way over to the Alchemy Global Networks field for finals match number 2. Teams in finals, start making your way back to the field, the Alchemy Global Networks field on the Clingmans Dome side of the fields.
Ooh, sweet Caroline. So good, so good, so good. I'm inclined.
We are here in finals match number 2, seeing who's going to walk away the first ever Smoky Mountain Forge champion. There we go. The Cades Cove division takes the lead, but this is a best 2 out of 3 to see who's going to walk away as a champion here at the event, but also who's going to walk away qualifying for the World Championships in May. All right, we've met them, but let's meet our teams once again. Arcades Cove Division champions, both from Manassas, Virginia. It's 2145Z Pink Shiny Unicorns. And their partner, 2145V Pink Swirly Unicorns. And hailing on our blue lines from the Clingmans Dome Division, both from Brentwood, Tennessee, it's 57249C Raptor Robotics Joker. And their partner, Team 40,000A Apogee. This could either crown a champion or bring us to 3 matches. Smoky Mountain Forge, are you guys ready? No. This is going to be the first ever champions potentially, or we're going to go to 3 matches here in the finals. Smoky Mountain Forge, are you guys ready? All right, we're going to start this match here in 3, 2, 1, go. We start autonomous blue lines quickly picking up blocks from their loader. Red doing the same. We see blocks by both alliances on to the long goal blue, pushing them along. We see more for the blue alliance. Red trying to drop them off. Not quite on that long goal. Blue taking both control zones. Blue's going to take the autonomous bonus. We're moving on into driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. We start driver control. Blue walking away with that autonomous bonus. We instantly see Red descoring those blocks by the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance quickly trying to pick up some of those blocks. We see defense being played by Apogee. They're trying not to let them get anywhere close to those goals. Joker quickly dropping off a few more of those blocks. Pink Shiny Unicorns dropping off 2 blocks. Descoring some of those blue blocks, trying to get more of the control zone for Red. More defense being played by Joker. 2145V trying to drop off a few more blocks. We see defense being played by Joker. Apogee trying to drop off a few blocks onto that center goal. More defense being played by the Squirrely. We see more descore by the Red Alliance. Red trying to take that control zone. Defense being played. Blue Alliance trying to stop Red from getting her. Joker dropping off a few of those blocks. The Swirly Unicorns descoring them. Joker pushing them back into the control zone. Red and Blue fighting over that long goal. Red Alliance lining up. Red taking the control zone of one of the long goals. Apogee trying to grab a few more from the loader. Red Alliance coming in and playing some strong defense. We see more descoring by the Blue Alliance. Blue trying to take control of that control zone. Red getting their block into the control zone. Back and forth we see 20 seconds to go. Blue Alliance trying to pick up a few more blocks. Red Alliance not letting up. We see Blue trying to get onto that long goal. Apogee getting pushed out of the way by Pink Shimmery Unicorns. The Swirly Unicorns still on Joker's tail. 3, 2, 1. Blue places a few more blocks. We get robots in the parking spots as time expires. We're going to see how this score plays out. If we're going to 3 or if we have a champion here at the Smoky Mountain Forge. All right. The scores are in. Are we going to 3 matches or are we crowning a champion? Results going on the board. And we have a tournament champion, a score of 51-34. Arcades Cove Division champions are the first ever champions here at the Smoky Mountain Forge High School Signature event. We're going to clean up the field here, let the teams get a few photos, and we have a few more awards to give out, so stay tuned. But let's hear it for all the teams. We had so many exciting matches in both divisions. It was an exciting first ever Smoky Mountain Forge.
I want you up. I want to see you standing.
All right, let's hear it again. Let's hear it for all the teams. Hey, stay tuned. We have some more awards to hand out. So stay tuned as we get ready to hand out a few more awards here at Smoky Mountain Forge.
Allie just left me standing with a trophy to give out. We are going to give out what I like to call the anticlimactic awards because anybody with Vex VN already knows this one. I'm going to give out the Robot Skills third place. It's given to the third place in skills, presented to the team that earned the third highest combined driving skills and autonomous coding skills. Third place of the skills, even though she's taking your trophy away. Third place goes to 57249C, Joker. Skills second place. You just heard what happened to third place. It's the same thing except they got second place. Scored just a little bit more. They are from Manassas, Virginia, 2145V, the pink swirly unicorns. Real quick before we give out the Robot Skills Champion, a phone was found underneath the bleachers. It is a black phone. It is dead, battery dead, I believe. But on the back, it has an animal, and if you can identify it, it will be up here on the stage.
All right, our next award is the Robot Skills Champion Award. This is presented to the team that has earned the highest combined driving skills challenge score and autonomous coding skills challenge score. The Robot Skills Champion Award is presented to team number 15442A, Capybara from Anaheim, California. All right, our next award is the Design Award. This is presented to a team that demonstrates the most organized and professional approach to the design process, project, and time management and team organization. This team's engineering notebook provides clear and complete documentation of the team's robot design process and the development of their game strategy. The winning team also demonstrates effective communication skills and teamwork. The Design Award is presented to team number 608G G-Force from Richwood, Ohio. All right. Our next award are our Division Finalist Award. We're going to start with Cades Cove. And they are team number 99040B and 40,000E. All right, our next award is our division finalists in the Clingmans Dome division, and that goes to 3131V and 2605A. Thirty-one, 35V and 2605A. All right, our next award goes to our tournament finalists and Clingmans Dome Division champions. That's 40,000A and 57249C. All right, our next award is our tournament champion. The first ever champions here at the Smoky Mountain Forge High School Signature event. That's 2145V and 2145Z. They're not only our first ever champions, but they are qualifying for the Vex Robotics World Championships. All right, our last award is the Excellence Award. The Excellence Award is presented to a team that exemplifies a high-quality competitive robotics program and the ethos of the RAC Foundation. The Excellence Award recognizes a team's ability to document and explain their engineering design process via an engineering notebook and team interview. The team also demonstrates outstanding competition performance by being among the top performing teams at the event. This team is also a strong contender in numerous award categories and exemplifies dedication, devotion, hard work, and teamwork. This team is committed to quality in everything they do. The Excellence Award is presented to team number 57249C Raptor Robotics Joker from Brentwood, Tennessee. We saw them in finals. And they are also getting a ticket to the World Championships in May. All right, congratulations to all of our award winners, and congratulations to all the teams who competed here at the first ever Smoky Mountain Forge High School Signature event. Thank you all for coming. We hope to see you next year, and thank you for those who have traveled. Safe travels for everyone. And can I have all the volunteers please join me on the stage? All of the volunteers, please join me on the stage for a quick photo. But thank you everyone for coming to this first ever Smoky Mountain Forge. If you volunteered in any capacity here at the event, please make your way onto the stage for a photo. Volunteers to the stage. Every single volunteer is needed on the stage. I can get louder, but I have a microphone, so this makes it easier. All volunteers, please make your way over to the stage for a group photo. All volunteers to the stage.